Put me in a mix. Oh, my shit's plugged up. No, it's not. No, it is not. Actual camera. Ooh. Little technical difficulties, a little delay. Oh, there we go.
Alright. What's going on? What it is? What it do? What it did?
It's the kids that did.
Your boy T Darrell back in the building. I'm gonna skip the monikers today. But we all the JT4M Podcast, and I'm with my co-host.
It's white smoke, man. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. It's time to get ill.
How everybody feeling? Hope y'all doing good out there. God bless y'all. Hope y'all having a great week. Hope y'all family's doing well. Sending love, sending energy, sending good energy to everybody. So, sorry I wasn't on the mic, but sending love, sending good energy to everybody. Hope everybody's feeling good out there. Just want to start off with some positive energy. You know what I'm saying? So, hope everybody had a good week so far. If you didn't, hope the rest of your week goes better for you. So, let's get into it, man. What you got for me today?
Shit, what I got for you today on this ass kicking August? Cause we kicking ass in a different way. I'm to the point now where I'm not letting August kick my ass no more. I'm kicking August's ass. That's just how I feel about it. You know, just trying to maintain, figure things out the way it's supposed to. And I guess I want to start off by sending a message to everybody out there that if shit wasn't going the way it was supposed to in the first place, and you have that moment where it's like, is it you? Is it me? What am I doing wrong? Like we were talking last episode as far as individual choices, right? I also want folks to understand that with those individual choices, the first thing you got to do in order to not make that same mistake is not blame yourself.
Yeah. Definitely depends on scenarios.
Nah, I'm serious. Like, the thing is, if you know you messed up, you know you messed up. Blaming yourself is another thing. To the point where it's a daily situation, it's a daily thing. You can't go the day or the week without feeling some type of woe it's me, or man, it's just I can't get nothing right. Just that's not gonna help the situation. If anything, that's just gonna knock you down even more. And I don't just say that for words of encouragement. I also say that I'm saying this to myself also, because it's like I'm good at that. I'm very good at blaming myself and spiraling because shit not working, or there's a certain level of pressure that's put on me that I gotta make a decision here and now or whatever like that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Certain things for me, it be mostly shit that be out of my control.
Mm-hmm.
But the stuff that is in my control is what I be harping on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get upset about the shit that's out of my control for a split second, but then I'll focus in on what things that I can try to change to try to make whatever situation better at that point, which is still hard to do, but that's the best way I know how to go about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. But nah, the topic I had in mind was I came across a video by that you remember, I don't know if you remember that black dude from TNC, not the one with the locks, but I think his name was Vaughn something.
The one that branched off?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and he was beefing with somebody right now, something.
Something along the lines of that. I don't
Van Lath or something like that. Vaughn Lath, Van Lath, Vaughn Lath.
Yeah, Van Vaughn something. One of those, right?
He was just on somebody's podcast. That's why I was thinking about it. Let me see if I can find it.
But he said something that I kind of want to bring forth to, I kind of want to piggyback off of. He was talking about how we, us in America, we go through a cycle.
Van Lathan, is that it?
I think it's Vaughn. Yeah, Van Lathan. Yeah.
Yep, I figured that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one right
Yeah.
there. So what he said was, he was beefing with Emmanuel Acho.
Yeah, that's what I thought she was about to go into.
Nah, not that part. He said something in that said,
Yeah, 3-hour joint.
yeah, in that one, he was talking about how we go in a cycle. The reason why, he said, because if you look at the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and you look at our leaders at that time, what were they talking about? The same things that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
We're going through a cycle of everything happened. Like, it comes down to the point where it goes back to what I was saying in the last episode as far as forget everybody's differences, because we're so focused on everybody's differences that, and we're all looking at each other and pointing at our fingers, that we're not looking up and seeing who's the real problem at this point. And I think that's the message I'm really trying to push, at least for the remainder of this month, or just for the months going forward. Because it's like, maybe if y'all see that it's been the same thing, like the same stuff we're going through as 30-year-olds, our parents went through as 30-year-olds, the same thing they went through as parents, our grandparents, and so on and so forth. Nothing has changed. And for me, that should tell me, if nothing's changed since since Juneteenth, since 1865, if nothing's changed since then, but there were times where we were in community and we were able to do stuff, but the cycle is, they tell us to go do something in America, and then once we go do it, America says no and shuts it down. That's the fear. I realize that's the fear of why there's no real camaraderie or real union, because at some point in time, they're going to try to take it down again.
Yeah.
The only thing I say to that is, you know what they're going to do. The goal is to outsmart them before they do it.
But see, my thing is, this day and age, there's too many black people that's rich. We have way too many black people within power and that had the finances. Back in those days, it was people that had the power, no finances.
Yeah, they didn't have the finances. They had the people.
So now we can have our own infrastructure, but it takes people to actually do so. Like,
yeah,
I like when somebody was just talking about this. I want to say Iman Shumpert or J.R. Smith. It might have been J.R. Smith.
It was. I think I know what you're talking about.
But he was just talking about basically like all of us can get together. You done made $250 million. You done made $250 million. We can make our own infrastructure as far as, why don't we have gyms for our kids and stuff like that?
Yeah, I remember
why
that.
don't we have community centers more so?
Mm-hmm.
Or why can't we work out at our own gyms type shit? We keep going to other people's gyms and other trainers and whatnot, and it just makes sense. Like, if you can build your own infrastructure, you actually should, because then it's operating how you think it should operate,
or operating to the way that you want it to.
but not even an individual you, as far as like the person itself, but like the group of people that's invested in
the
it.
community. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's why I think it can definitely. I think things have changed in that way. Like I feel where he's coming from as far as like we're in a cycle, but a lot of things have transpired and changed since then. And then, for example, like I was looking at the Target shit that happened since they stopped the DEI rollback.
Yeah.
Their sales have declined massively since we stopped going.
Yeah. Now I can say that's perfect. That is perfect. Next stop is Walmart, but Walmart got too good prices.
No, Walmart's coming because of how they treating people.
Yeah, they better.
Especially how they did Damon Darlin. So.
Yeah. That. Yeah, when you showed me that was crazy.
Yeah, so they it's a lot of people working on trying to do the same thing. Not really.
Okay.
It's a lot of people on the same thing right now trying to do that with Walmart. So I think it will happen. It's just a matter of staying together. You know, like he said, for real. It's really that. But I think people have had enough. I think we've really had enough of seeing our people who are doing great things or doing things in a positive light get shut down for bullshit.
Every time.
So it's a lot of things where it's like, and see some of those white people that are knowing what's going on, and they have a heart and they have compassion for other ethnicities and stuff like that. Those are the people that you see more so helping us with those type of fights. Like MD Motivator is probably one of my favorite people to watch. Always giving houses away, giving cars away, giving money away, helping homeless people, helping people in need. Um, that is what we need. You know what I'm saying? He don't choose who it is. It could be a black person, Ethiopian, Egyptian. It don't matter what
Yeah.
he or she is. If
He's,
you're
he's
in,
in the he's in the human business, you know. He's in the business of being a good human,
yeah,
which in turn I think that's really, as much as I like to be on the side of being pro black and like it's just us. Right now, how things are going, it has to be everybody. Unfortunately, like not unfortunately, but it's like they're doing it to everybody. Like I can say in my mind how my worldview is. I could put my individual goals to the side for the community to work. That's why I came up with, that's why I did the whole kin and culture situation with Akiana and the Vibe Tribe, because it's like this is about 7 to 8 people. That's us two, including the rest of them, that jump on TikTok and talk about stuff. Akiana's trying to really push us to be back together in relationships and being happy people and just being, put the trauma down for a while.
yeah. That's a lot easier said than done.
Of course, no, but she's putting the groundwork in though.
Yeah,
That's the thing. She's putting the groundwork in. The tribe's putting the groundwork in with when it comes down to how we view music, which is one of the biggest parts of our culture is our music. And then there's us that kind of like stay in between.
yeah,
So that's where it's like I can put my individual goals to the side for the sake of everybody else in this bubble we got going on.
I feel what you're saying.
Like of course, because we're all individuals and we have our own individual lives. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that stuff's straight. But once that's taken care of, whatever extra I got goes into that. I feel like that's the only way to, at least, like, it may not be a grand scale thing to where it's it's the South End. It reaches the South End Plaza University. It reaches all. Nah, it could just be just us.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's for me was a thing of like I understand because I'm a natural dreamer. Like I always look at things 20, 40, 50 years down of like this is how I want life to be. But I understand it's like I'm but one person.
Yep.
I understand I'm but one person. So me being just one person, okay, so the people I got around me, if y'all on the go, at least everybody, if the goal is everybody's good, then we can do that.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one. I definitely wish I could put myself more into group efforts right now,
Right.
but life is life, and so
That's the part I'm with you on that too, because even down to like I said, like that's what I was saying as far as whatever I got going on personally that I need to take care of,
no, I feel you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. Once that's taken care of,
Some of that stuff takes up all your energy, though,
of
bro.
course, no, of course. But I said whatever extra I may have.
Yeah.
Like that's why I say it's not a thing of I may not be able to do it physically. I may not be able to do it financially. But if it comes down to like you shooting an idea at me and you asking my honest opinion about it, giving you some whatever, enough energy to be like, yeah, I like that. Maybe we could do a little so on and so forth. That still counts.
Yeah.
That
I agree
still
with you on
counts.
I agree with you on that.
That still counts. And if that still counts, it then it then adds more to whatever the goal is for everybody else. Because it's like, I don't imagine the fact that we do have more wealthier black folks than we did back then. There's still a bigger pool of us middle class, lower class folk that are still trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So even if they could put like a morsel or whatever they can into a bowl, you got something.
Yeah, I feel you. I just feel like it's always gonna be that middle class trying to get over the hump, no matter color or what. At that point,
The only way that middle class gets over the hump is if the ones above it actually sit there and kick something back, or make some, or at least make make the hump less of a hump.
that's not their job though.
Nah, it's how is it not their job? If we're talking class wise, because you got to understand the classes that's above us is literally making the decisions for everything else that's going around. Like like if we're talking rich folks put their money into the politicians. The politicians then make whatever is going on. So if their money's involved, because that's been the whole problem with the reason that they are the middle class is because they don't have they don't have the capital to buy a certain house. They don't have enough money, enough credit to do anything, and then the prices for certain things are too high for them to reach it. If they bring them prices down just a tad bit, then there's at least a couple more people in the middle class that could go there, and then it's just like it moves the ladder up a little bit more.
Yes, I feel you, but then again, those people that made it to those points of being rich, they had to sacrifice. They made sure to sacrifice certain things to get to where they need to be. Everybody didn't do it, but majority of the people that I've seen black
Yeah,
have made it by sacrificing.
of course.
So it's not like niggas had to lower shit for them. They just grinded harder to get there. And I think that's really what it be. It's about finding what you have to do in order to get over the hump. A lot of us just don't want to do the work, bro.
There's that.
That's really what it comes down to, in my opinion.
There's
It's,
that.
it's a ton of people, black, white. It don't matter what the fuck ethnicity is. I'm talking people at this point.
Yeah.
People in general just don't want to. They want to work hard, but it gets to a certain point where as though I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because it's uncomfortable. I don't want to
Yeah.
do that because it's outside of my scope of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's usually what it comes down to for the next level for a person, in my opinion.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, but it's not. That has nothing to do with the next class.
No, absolutely.
That's my point.
Now you're not wrong in it as far as the grind part, but you know how I view it like this. You know how when you listen to your parents, or when you listen to your parents and they should tell you stuff like, "I sacrificed and did this so you didn't have to."
Yeah.
That's the same. That's the thought process of going with it, because it's like if you're telling me the black person that got rich had to sacrifice a certain way, why should you make the next person behind you sacrifice that same way? If you knew what it was to get there and you had the means to not make them sacrifice as much.
Two different things. You're talking about family, and then you're talking about a stranger.
Okay.
Your mother or your father are gonna do that because you're their child. I have no obligation to do anything for
No,
anybody.
that's true. That's very true. But
So my sacrifice is not going to be the same sacrifice as the next person. It may be if the person is in my household,
Yeah.
because now you're seeing what I went through, and
Yeah.
your image of me, your likeness is of me. I made you. So of course, some of the things that you do along your journey is going to be some of the same mistakes that I've made. So yes, I've sacrificed some things where as though I don't want you to go through that same shit.
Yeah.
That's why we not in that same neighborhood.
Right,
That's why we
right,
not. You
right,
feel me?
right.
Shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
That's different from a nigga saying my homeboy or something, or a nigga I just met or something like that. He got a good idea, but he needs some help or something. Like it's kind of different. You're not gonna put yourself out there to sacrifice for a person you don't know personally. So for upper class to try to do that for middle class people who they don't know or have no recognition to or a relationship with,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you can.
Well, I guess
those people can give back as much as they want, but they're
Yeah.
not giving back to middle class, bro. They're gonna give back to the lower class people, homeless people, foster children, people
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
not people that can't do for themselves. So it's always gonna be up to the middle class to do that for themselves, or to get some type of government assistance, a bank assistance, or something like that to get them over a hump. It's never gonna be the next class to help them.
that is very true. I guess in my opinion, I don't like that. I don't, because it's like it. That's such a to me. That's such a crab in a bucket situation, because it's like for real. Like, and this is just my personal opinion. I guess due to how I grew up and who I grew up around, and then the people that I studied growing up, a lot of those made sacrifices without the finances and or that kindness, or that even I guess the only way to separate that is to actually have a relationship with a person from an upper class, having a certain type of whether professional or personal relationship with somebody from the middle class. That's the only way it's going to work. But I would want it to be where that's happening more, because it's like the whole class situation is what makes it an issue. Because when we talk class, because you're upper class and I'm middle class, we already see two things different. And either you think I'm lesser than you, or I think you're higher than me, in a way of how it's perceived generally.
Correct. I could feel you on that one.
But how it's perceived generally, that I believe that's the bigger problem. Other than, I feel like if you got to do what you got to do to get to my class, you got like there's no way around it. I definitely agree with you on that. You got to sacrifice the way I did if you're trying to get there. All I'm saying is, if you know the person that if you see a person that's over the hump trying to do something, and you were in that same spot, there's at least a level of empathy in that.
I agree.
To where it's like, all right, I'm not going to give him everything, but I at least show him how to, like, hey, man, look, this how you can go this way without it being such a, if we could even go there, I'm cool.
That happens way more often than you think, brother. In music, that happens 100% more than you think. It's a lot of people that.
But is it just in music?
That's just an example. It happens in basketball too.
Okay, no, I was just asking.
It happens in sports. It happens whatever your career is. It happens in customer service. Mm. It's what you do and who you connect with that can help you at that point. So it's never gonna be a one person or a group of people to be like, yeah, I'm about to get all these people over the hump. I don't know these motherfuckers.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I can't put my rep or my name on the line for people I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to put y'all in position for y'all all to fuck it up? No. Like, for example, Kai Cenat went to fucking Taiwan, met Ray, brought Ray back to the United States, and now Ray is a fucking millionaire. Didn't know him from shit. Met him in Taiwan. Same thing with him and Reggie. Reggie was on the come up, was doing his thing in Baltimore, was averaging maybe 1,000 at best for like viewers on Twitch. Start connecting with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat got him out there for a stream and helped him get over that hump. It's people that do that. It's just the fact that you have to be within their realm of business.
So what would you? So if with that logic, what would you say would be? What would you tell that middle class to get over the hump? Is to be in those rooms and keep pushing to get yourself in those rooms?
I can't tell them anything because I ain't did it.
No, I'm saying if you're just off of the example alone, like not to. I mean, you can't say just because you ain't do it. Like if you're, to me, it's like a fucking math problem when you look at it. If 1 and 1 is 2, and nigga, if you see it and the results go that way, hey, I don't know if you're okay.
But I don't know. I can't pinpoint the reason.
Okay.
So I can tell you a whole bunch of advice, but if I haven't done the work myself, or if I haven't went through that same process, the shit I'm telling you is invalid.
Yeah.
It may sound good, it may motivate you, but it could be wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell the middle class anything because I'm part of it.
Yeah.
I haven't figured it out myself.
Yeah.
And I haven't had nobody that's been in my realm because I don't even know what my realm is yet. You feel me? I know I love the media space and the music and shit like that, but the people I've tried to reach out to within that realm haven't reached back.
Yeah.
And it's because I don't have a personal relationship with them.
Yeah.
So it's like I can understand it, but I feel your point as well because it should happen, but at the same time, they don't owe me shit.
Yeah, no.
They're not obligated. No matter how much I support them, no matter how much I repost their shit, they still don't owe me a thing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I really think it be coming down to is like you're gonna have to figure this shit out yourself
Of course. Now
at
I don't.
one point in time.
Yeah, I don't want it to. I don't want it to come off as like I'm saying it's got to be a handout every time because I'm not saying.
No, not a handout. I know what you're saying. It's just like
Yeah.
advice or literally just like, hey, I see what you're doing. Here's 10K to kind of help you bridge the gap of something that you're doing. Like if you had for example, the shit I was trying to do, event spaces. If a nigga gave me 10K right now, I'm definitely gonna try to invest that within an event space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like if a nigga, all right, bro, I see what you're doing. I see you got a business plan, blase, blase. If you got everything intact, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But when you don't and you just asking questions or looking for, hey, I'm trying to do this and that, but I don't know how to start.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to help you. And it's because you haven't even put effort forward.
Yeah, you just have an idea.
That's most of people.
Yeah, that is true.
That's like 95% of
That
people
is
at
true.
this point.
That is true. At least like
Myself included. Because like when the example I told you, before we even started the podcast, like 2 years ago, I asked people that were in podcasting how to start a podcast. Didn't have no mics. Didn't do no fucking nothing on YouTube. I ain't put nothing out.
Yeah.
And then I started doing stuff by myself. All right, I'm about to start just doing little interviews on Instagram. I start doing that. Start dropping them on YouTube. That's when I start getting people to reach out and be like, "Hey, I suggest you do this," or giving me advice on or tips on how to do certain things
Yeah.
and how to edit and stuff like that. So that's when it comes into play. Is when you're doing the work.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
So that's what I feel like. No matter how much we can try to be all together, it's still gonna have to be the people that do the work.
Mhm.
And like majority of people back in the day, yes, they did not have the finances, but also a lot of
They
those
did the
people,
work.
a lot of people was doing the work
Yeah.
because they were figures of us.
Yeah.
Like they knew what they were trying to do. They wanted to be the activist. They wanted to be the politician for black people. A lot of people don't want to do that.
Nah, because
That's a totally different thing.
I think to that.
So hold up before you
Go
go,
ahead, go ahead.
because when you talk about the rich people and the rich politicians, we keep going back to that.
Yeah.
We can't keep going back to that.
Yeah.
I understand they the lawmakers, but that's not majority of where black people are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what white people are.
Back.
Majority of black people, we're in sports, we're in music, we're in fashion, we're in finance, we're in tech,
Yeah.
we're in credit repair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have to focus on the realms and the niches that we have
That we're
currently.
already in, yeah. That we got a foothold in.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big those up, big ourselves up on that journey, and then we can branch off and do something else to help the next sport or the next career path for another person of our likeness.
I think the problem with it generationally though is like the thing is I think that was our problem because the fact that the reason I keep bringing in politics because when it comes to us we don't talk about it like that. Like on a general consensus, like if you ask a regular black person or a regular white person, Asian person about politics, they tend to veer off the question. They be like, nah, I don't get into politics. Nah, I don't get into none of that. That's too much whatever. Like that's too much whatever their reason is, they're not into it. And it's like if you now start to pay attention to what's going on in the news, what you hear on CNN, what you see on TikTok as far as the political and the government's going on, it's like you can't help but look at it now because it's everywhere.
Are you talking about us publicly or
Yeah.
in just in regular conversations? Because I know it's a lot of black people that have these conversations.
Yeah. No,
This
I'm
is-
talking
this
about
is-
publicly.
I about to say, because in the hood, you going to have...
Yeah. No, yeah.
Niggas
I'm
talk
with you
about
on that.
politics.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you just said if you ask a black person about politics... or
I'm
if you
talking about
ask-
in a public like if you in the hood and you just if we talking barbershop conversation, if we talking on the porch conversation, if we talking to old heads talking to young heads, yeah, you gonna hear it. But when it comes down to us being in it, or at least like having more knowledge than what we supposed to, we don't. Like we really don't.
I think people have a lot more knowledge than you give them credit for. I just don't think niggas want to talk about it. Because what is me talking about it going to do? I don't have any credentials.
That's the
I don't
part
have
where
I don't have any way into the office.
But that's the whole thing, though.
My mouth or my voice is not going to change what these people do in office.
But here's the thing, though. It's supposed to, if you actually know how the government's supposed to work, how it was supposed to work, how it was supposed to work, and what it's actually supposed to do.
When has it ever?
Right. But the thing is, because we don't have a real, like, okay, because we don't talk about it for real, it at least in my personal opinion and just how I saw it, I could be absolutely the fuck wrong, but I'm telling you how I saw it. We may talk about it amongst each other, but when it comes down to pushing it for real, the conversations aren't as many as I see. Now, granted, we do have more black politicians like running for stuff, governors, mayors, and things of that nature. But they have yet to actually, like, not even, in certain places, they have yet to have that change we were all talking about. Like, for us at least.
Okay.
They haven't. Like, there's certain places in certain cities and certain states where it's like, you have a black person in office, but they ain't did shit for that spot.
I definitely feel you on that one.
And that's where it becomes, that's where we don't have the knowledge at, for real. It's like, we'll talk about politics as far as like the president and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to the mayor, when it comes down to the senator of whatever spot we live in, I don't hear shit about that.
I do. I hear it a lot more than, that's why I say I hear it a lot more than you think. Especially from black females. Black females are very knowledgeable about what's going on within office and just within politics. So I just feel like we're not giving enough credit to our own people for that. And I feel like it's just more of a, I'm seeing what they're doing. So it's not going to be as effective as you think. And then it's like, I can't say something as far as other people doing it if I'm not going to be a person who voices my opinion myself as well about politics.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not on my page about talking about politics and stuff like that, I can't come on here and downplay others for not doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you, from my point, like, I'm glad that you actually have those conversations and you see that, because it's like,
before you go,
Mhm.
do you do that on your own pages?
Talk politics, yes.
Consistently?
Nah.
So how can we sit here
Yeah.
and talk about other people or bash other people about their lack of if we're not doing the same exact thing, bro? We all black. So we putting this in this group.
Yeah.
We can't do the same thing. We can't talk about people not doing the same thing that we doing.
Yeah.
So it's like we got to figure that part out first. Once we start doing what we're supposed to do and what we actually believe should be happening, then we can actually put those messages out there. Then it will be received by other people. Because now it's like, all right, I see that you're putting the work in. I see where you're coming from. And I see that you've actually tried to do something about it. Mm-hmm. Us just talking about it is not going to help anything, especially if we're not actually in it or doing anything about it.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, and I definitely agree with a lot of points that you made, but it's just like nothing's going to happen unless it's coming from the messenger itself.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's bad. And it's bad because it's like, in all honesty, I do want to talk that more. I want to talk that more because it's like we don't have the, not like, first and foremost, that whole back and forth, like especially the back and forth about us and our votes. And a lot of the general public not understanding the difference between the popular vote and the electoral college. I learned that back in high school.
Yeah, a lot of people did. They just forgot about it.
But even then, it's like I didn't, because it's like I didn't forget about it because it's like I don't know how many times I've seen, like, if you look at the map when they do like the elections and shit, and you'll see like every whatever vote you'll see on the side, especially during CNN, you'll see red, you'll see blue, whatever, and then you'll see that little big ass number right under the state that's like 26, 16, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Motherfuckers don't pay attention to that number right there. They pay attention to the polls and whatever, what have you. And it's like, I'm looking at that joint, okay, that's 16 Texas, that's 26 of them. That one's red. Ooh. You know, Philadelphia is small, but they got like, or Pennsylvania is small, but they got about like 7 of them.
Yeah.
that one just turned red too. Fuck. Like this ain't. That's the part where it's like, are y'all not seeing that? Because are y'all not seeing that, or are y'all not understanding that? Hey, that poll over there sounds really good. That's the popular vote. They're not going by that. That's just to show you, hey, look who's winning. Pay attention to that number, and when that joint color turns blue or red, and if that's the state you live in, like, I guess I'm saying is forget the president, forget all that. Like, don't pay so much attention to that. Look at the number on the state that says electoral colleges, whatever, and look at your state. Look where you live at, and be like, dog, okay, so now it's red. Ooh, that's going to be a problem if it was just a blue state a second ago. Or last election, it was a blue state. Now it's a red one. It's a shift going on. Shit about to change around here. And I guess I definitely have to say that I'm definitely going to put more work into, researching how the politicians work, especially where, what it is that I'm wanting to see or want us to talk about more or wanting us to be in. I'm definitely going to start looking into that and researching that and speaking on that more. Because they're not going to listen if I'm going to be tired with myself sitting there saying the same shit every fucking podcast.
Start practice what you preach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is the reason I don't talk about none of that stuff, because I know I ain't got no hint of trying to be involved with it as far as politics go. So yeah, I'll talk politics, but it's just like I'm never going to talk about what black people need to do as a whole, especially if I ain't doing it myself. So
yeah.
That's how I always look at it.
Yeah, no, I guess that's why it's like I'm at least starting with the bubble we got here with that before it goes any further. Now, granted, if it comes up in a topic and it's like and it's being spoken on and it's like I do got my opinion on it, I'm gonna say something about it. But nah, as far as like what to do, nah, you're right. But that's where I'm gonna land my smoky plane.
All right, man, we're going
smoky plane.
I did not think he was gonna say smoky plane, but let's get to some YouTube basketball. Lighten it up a little bit. I said light it up.
I heard you.
We got August 23rd. The next chapter will be live. They got some TNC trials that's gonna be happening on this Saturday, but they're gonna be free on YouTube. So everybody gets to watch those. We're not probably gonna talk about those too much today, just because they're free on YouTube. Everybody gets to watch them.
You'll see them. You
for
can
the
watch
pay-per-views, though.
We
have a headliner. Actually, we're not even gonna get to that. We're gonna get to some of the other ones first. Burke in back. That boy Burke is making his pay-per-view return versus a nigga named VZ. Don't know who VZ is, but Burke, I hope you win this one. Hope your knee is feeling better. Burke has been out for about a year and some change. I want to say it was an MCL, if I'm not mistaken, that he had to get surgery on.
Goddamn legs, man.
Yeah, so
goddamn legs.
I ain't gonna lie. He had the shit happen while he was playing a 1v1, if I'm not mistaken. So it was kind of rough to see when it happened. They had to help him off the court and whatnot. But it's been over a year since we seen Burke on the YouTube scene. They did drop one of his recent games, but this is gonna be his return back to pay-per-view. So I'm definitely interested to see how that's gonna go. They got small guards, Zoe versus Trey Croft. I think Zoe's going to win that one. Trey Croft talks a lot but never wins, in my opinion. So, I'm going to leave that one where it's at. Mo and Dwayne, I don't know these guys. I've seen them play, but I'm not familiar with their records and whatnot. So, I'm going to go blind guessing. Mo. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to pick Mo on that one.
I'm blind guessing this entire thing, so... I don't like. I have to start watching this because I don't know. I really just got to start watching shit again because I really don't like when I go home. I don't watch nothing. I just scroll and then listen to music.
Yeah, I can't do that. I be having to watch certain shit.
The only thing I've probably been watching lately is like Criminal Minds. That's it.
Shit, I watch my shows. I watch sports.
I gotta start watching shit because I really you know what it may be. I just may be that fucking disconnected because shit just be annoying So I don't watch it because shit I be watching be annoying the fuck out of me.
I'm about to say what's annoying about basketball.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just annoying to watch something. That's where I'm at right now. I don't know why. I might have to go back to therapy to figure that out.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause it's like I don't watch it. I don't. You know, I'm gonna get back to it though. I'm gonna work on it. Cause it's like this is that part where it's like I feel like this is the news. It'd be like in sports we have Tej Durrell, and I'm just sitting there watching like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Well, I kind of figured that's how it was gonna be anyway.
All right, cool. All right, good.
You don't watch sports.
I don't. I gotta get back to it.
So I be having these conversations, just kind of having the conversation.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully, I be saying shit that I hope people comment and stuff like that. So yeah. But Bijan and Joseph Lewis, that's gonna be a great game. Both pros, both played overseas. I'm not sure if Joseph played overseas. I believe he did. But Bijan definitely did, and he was just on the Baja as well. Y'all go check that interview out on the podcast if y'all want to. I got.
You going blind?
No, Bijan needs a win, but I'm gonna go Joseph Lewis on this one.
Okay.
I just don't think Bijan cares as much as he says he does about the 1v1 scene.
Really?
It don't seem like he shows the growth in his game. I would say as a 1v1 player. 5v5, 3v3s, and all of that shit. Great to see him. He's great in that.
So I guess I'd have a question about this. So what you're saying is there's a difference in being a one-on-one type of guy or a team kind of guy.
Yeah, it's always been that.
Right. I guess when you say like just going off of what you were saying just now about him being like you don't think he's taking this 1v1 thing like serious.
Yeah, he came in. He's probably had I want to say 11 games, but he came in the 1v1 scene with the. He came on the 1v1 scene off the couch first of all. So when he got into the scene, he played Uncle Scoob first, lost, but it was a decent game. It wasn't a bad game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once he kind of kept going, you would see him get a couple wins here and there, but they weren't significant wins. It was just more so like, you're just better than that person skill-wise. And we can just tell.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like you really wanted to win.
But when you face the top talent, you fold. You don't really, you're not hitting the same shots. You're not doing the same things that you were doing against the other opponents.
Yeah.
It's a big difference visually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You can kind of almost see like the intimidation.
Not intimidation.
I'm talking about from the opponent to him because it's like if you're saying that, or at least the top guys, like if you know you're better skill wise from the person you just smoked.
Yeah.
But then when you go against somebody that you know got like a little bit better bag than you
he
don't.
Thinks he can beat him too, though. That's why I said.
Oh, so he's still walking in with. Oh, okay, so he's walking in.
Yeah, it's not intimidation.
Right.
It's just the fact of these motherfuckers are crafted. They married to the game, like they said. Uncle Scoob is the one that's gonna go to 30 points every time. He's not getting tired. Zay is gonna go to 30 points every time and not get tired. They make sure they work for that. Nas is not gonna get tired to go to 30 points. That's why he's undefeated for the last 2 years. These motherfuckers in the top 5, they train different. You know what I'm saying? They treat this as it is, a sport. And I'm getting paid top dollar for it.
Yeah.
He could be that, but he don't take the initiative. You know what I'm saying as far as the training goes. So that's why I said I don't.
Okay. So he's mad lazy on the training.
And from what I've seen.
From what I've seen. Okay.
I can't say he's lazy on the training, but I just don't think he's trained enough for 1v1s.
If it were like a team thing or whatever, he's
played that. He's been overseas. He's done a whole bunch of stuff. Like he has a known name.
Yeah.
Playing 5v5 basketball.
Yeah.
Most of these people do. Boog versus B Artist. I feel like I've seen B Artist play before, but we all know Boog. I'm going with Boog. Naptown. Shout out to Boog on that one. And I know Backcourt Connection. Y'all gonna talk about that one too. Marquise Teague and shit. Y'all better hype up Boog's game. And then the headline for Sunday, the one everybody's been waiting for. LP Lamar Peters.
Oh.
Versus Cam. So smooth.
Oh.
We got Charlotte versus Louisiana, folks.
Oh shit, hometown. Well,
It's getting spooky. LP said this man is not gonna score 12 points,
ooh, he talking crazy.
and they going to 30. So he said.
Ooh, he talking crazy.
So just to kind of put it in perspective for you, LP is playing Cam on TNC, and then he got another TNC person that he's playing on off the dribble, which is going to be on August 30th. So he got 2 TNC players back to back.
oh,
He said both of them not going to have a combined score of 30.
oh,
Yeah, that's the type of shit talking he talking. He said, yeah, this nigga gonna score 15, this nigga gonna score 12. Did an interview like 2 days ago. He said, you know what? Them niggas gonna score 24 points together. 12 and 12.
What? Okay, what? My question now would be, what do you think is bringing that type of shit talking coming out of LP? Is this LP saying this, right?
Yeah, he came in the game like that.
Okay, so
He came in the game saying he was better than Scoob. Scoob can't do shit better than him. He's a better scorer. He shoot better. He look better. He said he did all that shit. He popped his shit and he continues to pop his shit.
oh, he hit a Urana versus fucking
But
Luke Castro.
he
I look better. I
He
dress better.
took 2 losses versus Scoob and Nze, 2 top 5 players.
Mm,
Same thing with Bijan. You feel me?
mm.
But Bijan talks shit, but it's not as loud as LP.
Mm.
LP pops it. Every interview he pops it. Every video you see him playing in, he pops it. And a lot of people were scared to play him at first. Scoob wasn't.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's always been this way. And a lot of people are looking at it where as though they like, I don't believe it because the losses that he's taking. But
Yeah.
also, he's 11-2 or 12-2 if I'm not mistaken. So he ain't really taking too many losses.
He's only taking 2. Not
But-
too many, but
But the
just 2.
perspective
Yeah.
is you talk too much shit and you not backing it up against top talent.
Yeah,
And we look at you as top talent.
Yeah.
You've been in the G League, you've played overseas, you
Yeah.
you was on draft boards and shit like that coming out of college. You were one of those.
So yeah.
The only thing that stopped you is you. Literally.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we at right now is when he play it's kind of like him and Bijan are the kind of same boat for real.
Yeah.
Lamar was training, but he wasn't training for the stamina that's needed in the 1v1 scene.
Yeah, he had the endurance.
Niggas used to play in 1v1 to 11, 16 at the most. 30?
Mm.
Now we getting paid to go to 30. You gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
And you getting paid top dollar. You getting paid appearance fees. You getting paid if you win. You getting flew out. You getting the hotel room. They getting your transportation. All types of shit. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all playing up to the level
Good food.
that you're getting
Oh,
paid.
they gotta pay for food.
No, they getting all that.
Oh, good food. Come on, man. They giving you the good stuff.
You
They
can
giving
pay-
you the protein,
You paying
fam.
for your own. Like you probably getting some of your own food majority of the time, but this shit gonna be in a hotel and stuff like that, and you got stuff at the games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look, man. They doing it. What y'all doing?
So,
They
yeah,
tighten up.
Niggas gotta
I'm just learning this shit, but tighten up.
definitely gotta make sure y'all are taking advantages of the opportunities that y'all getting, because these motherfuckers will stop booking y'all. They will definitely stop booking y'all.
You heard it. You
The
heard it
only
here
person I
first.
seen that keep getting booked and lose is Pat. Pat is the only motherfucker that still gets booked and lose damn near every time.
Is it at
But
least
you know why?
because he be fighting?
He show up. He do good business. Well, majority of the time he do good business. Sometimes he get injured and don't finish the second half. We know Pat, he gonna show up for the first half. Let me say that, okay? He's gonna show up for the first half. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Pat always shows up for the first half. He gonna beat you to 15. I don't know if he's gonna beat you to 30. That's all I'm saying. But he keep getting booked. They keep shipping that appearance fee to him. Okay. You want pop out? Here you go. They giving it to him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now, so, like I said, that's TNC event for this Sunday. Y'all lock in for that. If y'all want to go see the pre-trial joints, it's like 6 games on Saturday that are free on their YouTube. The rest of the games will be on the Next Chapter's website. So you got to go to the website, pay $20 or pay $25, depending on how much it is. If you got a subscription, blase, all that good stuff.
You gotta pay to play.
August 30th. I think this is the one that I'm mostly waiting for at this point. This is where my first pay-per-view money will be spent, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's OTD versus Chicago. So Off the Dribble versus Chicago. And for people who don't know Off the Dribble, it's ran by a guy named Davo who is very influential in the music space. He's done the last 4 soundtracks for the Fast and Furious. He's damn near helped a lot of people as far as executive producing a lot of projects recently.
Yeah.
Mozzie is one of his biggest artists right now. He's helped with Rod Wave, if I'm not mistaken, as well, and a couple other well-known artists that are popping right now. So, if you don't know, you need to know, and you need to get into what's going on. Off
Get
the
into
Dribble
it, yeah.
is one of the best platforms that I've seen, as far as how they handle business, how they handle marketing, promotion, their players, and just loyalty in general. That's why I fuck with OTD more than anything. They got a great event August 30th. We're gonna go through a couple of these. I'm gonna go to the lower ones first. Zoe is gonna be on this one as well. One of the small guards. He's facing left hand Dom. This is gonna be a tough one. Left hand Dom talks a lot of shit from Cali. Pops his shit a lot.
Oh, the damn.
He don't. Yeah, he said it a lot. And he don't.
On damn.
He don't let up. He's very resilient. So it's definitely gonna be a physical game for that one.
Oh yeah.
Don't know. I'm not sure if they got the small guard championship on the line for that one or not. So we'll see. Keem versus ISO Tay, the heavyweight championship is on the line for this one. So this is gonna be interesting to see. I think Keem's gonna win it. Let me rephrase that. I want ISO Tay to win this because he's been losing a lot lately, and I feel like the community loves ISO Tay so much because he was one of the first people that we seen in this shit.
Yeah. He's one of the pioneers.
I ain't gonna give him Pioneer.
No.
I'm not gonna give him Pioneer.
Okay.
He's just one of the first people that we see.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not. Nah.
First face.
Pioneers would be Terry Hosley, Uncle School, Scotty in the next chapter, Davo and Off the Dribble, Baller's Life, Moon. I said Nas, I think. Nas. Zay somewhat, but he came a little bit later after school.
Yeah.
But no, I would say Zay because he was in that early 2020 class, 2019, of right when we had really started popping it off for the 1v1s in Baltimore. Like for y'all that don't know, a lot of the 1v1 shit started off in like the Jersey and Baltimore areas.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense, especially like with Filet. Like skip through that lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was one of the dudes that I remember seeing, like when I used to see the old Ballers Life stuff. It'd be him, and I think I caught one of the joints from Uncle School. I remember because I remember it'd be like Maryland dudes and Baltimore dudes and DC dudes, like they were trying to come up and shit like that, and it was just like,
Well, Filet never played a 1v1 though.
he never played 1v1.
I think he just started getting into 1v1s. I've seen one recently, but he don't have no early 1v1s. He was more so like a 5v5 player.
Oh, okay.
Like 1v1 started happening more so when you seen people like Smooth Joe from Jersey doing his thing, Terry Hosley from Baltimore, School from PG, Zay from the PG area as well, if I'm not mistaken. Who else was back then? There was a couple other guys that was outside that I can't think about right. Kel was one of them as well. Hoodie Kel. And he from PA area somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, if I'm not mistaken. But shout out to Hoodie Kel. That's one of my favorites as well. Yeah, but it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting. I want ISO Tay to win. Like I said, he's taking a lot of losses, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Keem ain't no joke. He's definitely a good scorer, and he's really a heavyweight. I think he got a couple more pounds on ISO Tay than niggas may think.
Oh shit.
Boog is on this one as well. He's gonna be versing Chase Adams. I'm not familiar with Chase Adams. I've heard the name, haven't seen any film, so I can't really go too much into detail on that one. I'm gonna just say I got Boog on that.
Just off of default.
Yeah. He plays 1v1. Chase Adams, I haven't seen him in any 1v1s. They said he plays, but it's not been 230. A lot of these people don't play 1v1 230, so I don't really care.
That's
when
a lot of numbers.
It's 2s and 3s.
1v1 230. It's just
Well, it's TO.
I know. It's just how it's how I say it's just 1v1 230. Like that shit sounds like a fucking code.
C4 versus Dooley. That game got announced after it was supposed to be C4 versus Zay, but things had kind of got switched.
Is
But
it Dooley with the Dooley?
uh,
That's what came to my mind.
C4 versus Dooley, I think it's gonna be a great game. C4 is about 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Dooley's around the same size, so it's gonna be an even matchup. I feel like,
Yeah.
and skill wise, they kind of pretty even too as well.
Word.
I'm gonna go C4 on that one just because I like C4's game more. Dooley is not really he's not consistent enough for me, I would say. So I'm gonna go with him on that one.
I did that because his name is C4.
Moon versus Tello or Teo, however y'all say his name. I'm gonna call him nigga Tello because that's how it looks. It's
Donatello.
Tello. I'm gonna say Tello.
Tello.
Yeah, they be Teo. Where the fuck y'all get Teo from?
Why are these L's here? If that's the case.
Some people, hey, he could be a different type of background as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But Moon versus Tello. Moon just took 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken. One to Keon and the one to Eugene. Eugene German. Everybody know Eugene German, the nigga that's been on the scene once or twice. Yeah, he's played 2 games. Played against Moon, played against School. Beat both of them. That nigga only played 1 game a year. He's overseas doing his thing. But Moon, I think, is going to really buckle down and try to get this win. But Tello is a great fucking player. I think he may get Rookie of the Year if he can solidify this win. They definitely might give him Rookie of the Year. Him or who else is a rookie? Boog is a rookie too, if I'm not mistaken. So him or Boog will probably get Rookie of the Year from me, if I'm not mistaken. If Boog has been in here longer than a year, y'all let me know. I may be slipping. And then I'm going to go. I got 3 more games left. All right, let's go with Zay versus Walt. What's Walt's last name?
I don't know why, but I feel like when you go through the sports stuff and things like that, it should be like ESPN and you have a little fucking drum joint in the back. Just
I don't want that.
In sports.
There we go. It's Walt Lemon? Lamont? Walt Lemon. We're going to say Lemon.
I was going to go Lamont just because if it's Lemon, that's bad.
Walt Lemon Jr. Yeah, I'm going to say Walt Lemon Jr.
He's the second Lemon.
That's funny.
He's the second Lemon.
But he's played pro, he's played G League, he's played 2 years in the NBA as well. So this is going to be a great game for Zay. We haven't really seen Zay play any pros, so I think this is really going to be an exciting game to watch. Walt says he plays a lot of 1v1s, but I'm just not sure where. No, he's a pro, bro. Niggas play 1v1s on a consistent basis as far as that shit. But it's just like they play under a 7-second shot clock type of joint, and then it's also you probably going to 7 or 9.
Oh yeah, because they're like probably doing like you can't do more than 2 dribbles, more than 1 or something like that.
Yeah, 2 to 3 dribbles type
2
shit.
dribbles, yeah.
But same thing 1v1s. It's 4 dribbles, and you got more time than 7 seconds. So
yeah,
you're gonna have to stay locked in a lot more than just them 7 seconds. You can't really guess what the next person is gonna do unless you're really watching a game, I would say.
Yeah.
So I got Zay gonna win that one. But I am interested to see how Walt's gonna do, just because he's a pro. So I feel like he's gonna do good.
Hitman.
That's gonna be the headline. So I ain't gonna do that one. Kel versus LP was the other one I was talking about. Hoodie Kel. Shout out to Hoodie Kel. That's one of my favorite players on the scene as well. I want him to get this win. I ain't even gonna lie. I think LP is gonna win against Cam, but I feel like Kel is gonna surprise him. Even though he has been scouting Kel. He said a lot of things that Kel does on his interview with Backcourt Connection, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was on the live. It was on the live with Davo and Terry Hosley.
So,
yeah, what you about to say?
Shit. Never mind.
It was about LP?
Yeah.
About that? Okay. All right.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, but LP, like I said, he's been on the tear lately. He's been doing a lot of 5v5s, a lot of tournaments. He's been all over. Literally, he's played in a lot of the NYC tournaments lately, so the Dykemans, the Goodman leagues, and stuff like that. He just finished another league with the Sacktown Blazers, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I can't remember what the exact name was, but they are part of a league as well that's pretty prominent. So yeah, he's working. I'm seeing the conditioning drills he's doing. Everybody been talking about his stamina. He trying to knock them narratives off. So I'm interested to see
Word.
how both of these 2 dates are gonna go. Um, I got him going 1-1. I got him beating Cam, and then I got Kel beating LP for the second match.
Mm-hmm.
The main event.
Main event, vent.
My favorite fucking play on the scene.
Who that be?
Uncle Scoop.
Scoop.
Don't forget the uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Unc Scoop.
He's facing the hometown hero, Jerome Randall, 40-year-old from Chicago, dog. Been around a lot of basketball. He's a great trainer right now, and the training he's doing himself has been insane.
Oh man, he in there doing Goku reps.
I'm gonna show you one of the reps right now. Actually.
Oh shit, we got a Goku rep.
Y'all can go look on his page. I don't know what the hell sound that was, but that sounded dirty as hell.
Why? Why did you go there?
It sounded like a lot of spit, man. That didn't sound good.
No, it wasn't.
It just sounded
No,
like
I was just
goggling.
I was just moving my lips.
That didn't sound like that. It sounded like he was goggling.
Ooh,
Mouthwash.
Yeah, no. I brushed my teeth today though.
Yeah.
He 40? Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can I get a
Widescreen.
yeah, that's some bullshit. They don't go bigger than this. Stupid.
Idiotic.
I got double tap. No? Okay. We're just gonna
Oh, what you got?
hold on.
Ooh.
I gotta show you. You gotta hear what he said.
What's going on? Hey, first thing. My boys got to work.
So if y'all want to check out his page, it's handled by Randall on Instagram. And he's not dribbling a regular basketball. This is a weighted ball. And he's getting pulled by another person with exercise
resistant
bands. Yeah, resistant bands. Thank you.
Oh, that means that basketball finna be light as a feather. It's gonna be attached to him.
This is a different beast we are witnessing. I even commented that.
He is not playing, and he's got it. I'm talking consistent.
Bro.
That he's breaking the defense down with that. How weighted is that basketball though?
I'm not sure.
Because that's a lot of pushing on the muscles too.
But you see that motherfucker ain't got too much air in it. It got weight.
Yeah, he like
it's probably like
that's all this. That's all this.
it's probably anywhere between the 10 to 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's I was about to say, because a regular basketball ain't no lighter than what, like a pound?
But that's why he dribbled the way he does though. Like he dribbles fast as fuck with just a basketball.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's Kyrie Irving nasty.
Hold on, let me see something. Where's the one? This it? Yeah, I think this is it. So just look at how he's dribbling this motherfucker.
Hold on, I can't look.
Oh no, yeah. Do your thing.
I got a puzzle piece.
But while we're waiting for him, I got Uncle Scoob winning this one, but it's really a 50-50 game. Just because I've seen the matchup already and I know how good Jerome Randall is, this shit really can go either way. But it's always gonna be Scoob money line. I don't give a fuck who he playing.
Scoob.
The only time I was nervous was when he played LP because he wasn't talking, and that was a different Scoob. I wasn't used to that. When Scoob don't talk, now I know just to shut up. You know what I'm saying? But at first, when it first happened, I'm like, this nigga making me nervous, man.
Say something.
Now the only time I get nervous is if he goes up on a opponent first. If he's down, I know he's about to win. I know he's gonna win. That nigga can be down 15-3, 20-3, and I'm still gonna have Scoob money line because he comes back all the time.
Scoob
But when he's up, yeah, you get a little nerve wracking.
Scoob.
Here you go.
Ooh, with the same hand, boy. What you doing? Oh, you just float, bruh. somewhere over the rainbow.
Dog.
Flotation device. Hezzy. Fuck it. Slow. Oh, from there?
That's
Oh,
how
you
get
not
down.
playing. Get him off the pass. Oh, with the cut down the baseline.
Yeah, I want to see if I can see a
Boy
1v1
is
real
cold.
quick. Yeah, Jerome Rand was one of them. So I really don't know how this may go. Actually, this is the one I was looking for, the bad work. Yeah.
Us. Oh.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. But yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go, man. Like I said, I got Uncle Scoot winning that one. That's gonna be a hell of a main event, and it's gonna be so many Chicago natives in the building. Supposedly, Derrick Rose is pulling up. G Herbo is performing, so it's gonna be star-studded with rappers, entertainers,
and retired
and
ball players.
basketball players.
Shumper might show up.
No, he definitely might. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely might.
That's home.
But it don't be just retired basketball players. It be NBA players pulling up.
Of course, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, like the last one he just had, it was hella NBA. Bobby Portis was there, Bones Highland, who the fuck else? Scotty Barnes. It was over 30 to 40 NBA people in there. Pat Bev was in there. It was a lot of people in there because it was in Vegas. They They did it on purpose because it was during summer league. So
that's where they're gonna be at. Yeah, of course.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be in Chicago. Summer league's over. Niggas getting ready for the season.
City with it.
All you motherfucking NBA vets, pull up, man. Show love to the 1v1 community, man.
Cause y'all was doing that in practice.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all watch the shit too, so it's like,
don't front. Don't front.
No, a lot of them are pretty open about that shit.
That's good.
Like Jaylen Brown is, he watches a lot of that shit. Anthony Simmons, Simmons. I don't know how the fuck you say his name. I always get his last name wrong, but he watches a lot of shit too. He just had an interview with B. Ellis, which was really good. Y'all go check that out on B. Ellis' page. And man, yeah, man. Hopefully, I think that will be something I can try to get into media-wise eventually, once I get some other stuff set up.
Yeah.
But 1v1 is something that I definitely have a passion for, as far as watching, knowing the people, being in tune, seeing like the new pages that's popping up, and they doing the stats and doing the rankings and now stuff like that. They got a website with the player rankings on here now. And also, shout out to Uncle School for the first person to reach 82 games. My man has played a full season of basketball in 1v1s.
Without being an NBA player. That's cold. That's cold, guy.
And he's
clap it up.
And he's 63-19.
That's a fucking right there. That's a Chicago Bulls record. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now they say Nazir Kaur is 42-2. I don't remember. Like, I feel the way. I forgot who said this. I think it was Terry Hosley that said this. But I really don't recall seeing Nas play 40-something games. I don't recall him being outside as much.
What number would you say?
40-something games.
What number sounds like it's more?
I would say 10 less.
Damn. they jazz the shit out of his fucking numbers.
In my opinion, but it's just like, niggas probably got proof of it and stuff like that, but it's just I don't know.
I ain't seen it.
I don't know. It's hard to see that with him not playing as many people in the YouTube space.
And he's been on the big three, right?
Yeah, but it's just like, if you're not playing a whole bunch of people in the YouTube space, and you've only played maybe 3 pros, where are these games coming from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that kind of gets on my nerves with it. Like,
I can understand that.
And I don't know, a lot of people, I don't know if they're counting like some of the Nesquik joints and stuff like that, or the games that's not going to 30 within his record. If so, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense.
If it's any log one-on-one game he's actually had, or any
if it's just 1v1 in general, that makes sense. But if it's 1v1 to 30, I don't think he has.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't
that
that wouldn't fit the criteria. No.
I don't think most of these people have as many as they do for games 230.
Yeah.
I think it's a little like the stats are a little, you know what I'm saying?
little miggity.
But yeah, so just to go through the rankings on this website, this is 1v1hoops.com. They got Nas is first, Uncle School second, Zay is third, Cam So Smooth fourth, Nesco at 5. Shout out to Nesco. Get better soon, man. Definitely get healthy. Moon is at 6. I would drop Moon a little bit further just because of the 2 losses that he took. I'll probably put him at like 8. Bruce shouldn't be on here right now because of his injury. Rob has not played too many 1v1s in the last year or so I can see why he's down at 9, even though he's probably one of the top skilled players in the 1v1 space. So, yeah, man. It's going to be an interesting weekend for this weekend and an interesting weekend next weekend for basketball. That's all I got for my 1v1.
All right, so he passed the rock back to me, and this I would like to close this whole thing out with an intrusive thought of mine. Buckle up, folks, because it's finna get funny. So, last night I came up with this thought, and I figured I'd share it with you.
All right.
I feel like for a man to excel in life, as far as his peace, his happiness, and just, the day to day, right?
Mhm.
Especially if you're a person that wants to have a partner, right? That, in a heterosexual relationship. I feel like there's a certain preference I think a certain man should at least either tend to, like, stay with, or at least has experienced this at least once. And that is a tab.
A what?
A tab.
Like a bar tab?
No. This tab is an acronym, sir. Would you like to know what this acronym stands for as far as
Titties, ass, and butt?
Close. Very close.
That's what I was about to say. Sound like a boy I knew you was going, so.
Close, but no. A tab is a thick, anemic bitch. Listen to me while I give you said explanation of this said tab.
Yeah, because I don't know where the fuck you about to go with this shit.
Okay, so let's say I say this, and this is speaking for me personally.
Shout out to all the thick, cold bitches.
Yes. And this is why I say that, because as a man, one thing we do, like, at least for me, I know for a fact that my size and stature, as the type of person, type of build I have, I like to lay on something soft. Okay?
Yeah, I would hope so.
I like a nice soft pillow, firm soft pillow. Nice little blanket. Good little comforter. Nice little joint to relax, to ease my mind, to get some sleep, right?
Okay.
Now, there are times where I may not have that. But one thing I may have, or I may come across, is that in human form. In the female gender there.
Okay.
So, how nothing's better than from a hard day at work, falling asleep on a nice soft pillow. Like when the pillow cold, I'm talking about you dead tired, you exhausted, long day, cold pillow, hit that face, you done.
I ain't never came home from work and just fell asleep.
That's not the point of, like, when you first come home. I'm talking about.
I'm saying, so I don't know about the cold pillow shit then.
So you mean to tell me when you first lay down in your bed throughout the day, you done sat there, you done chilled in the house, took a shower, played the game, watched something, whatever, and you about to go to sleep. And as soon as you lay down, that pillow's not cold. Is the pillow cold?
Not all the time. I have some very warm covers.
I said the pillow.
I know, but my covers cover my pillow.
Don't do that. So wait, have you experienced a cold pillow?
Yes, but I cover my pillows currently because I don't like cold pillows.
Oh,
yeah, I don't want a cold pillow.
Wow. What?
I'm already cold in this motherfucker, so I don't want cold pillows.
I want. You didn't put that bitch on 73. You got it on 70. It's cold in here.
No, I'm talking about at night.
Oh, what temperature you have it at night?
7.
Yo, I don't know what is up with your ass.
Because usually right now it would be at 75.
Yeah, that's a decent airspace. It's warm and cold. You don't gotta be. You in this motherfucker. You in this motherfucker freezing, bro.
Cause my fucking blanket is thick as fuck. I'll be sweating. So I gotta keep it at 70
Now that
and
I
below.
understand.
Yeah,
Now,
I gotta keep it at 70 and below.
Nah, that I understand. All I'm saying.
Back to the tabs.
So look, for me, I'll say for me, I like laying on a cold fucking pillow. That
Okay.
shit real, because I'm always fucking warm.
Okay. So
I-
you like laying on a cold body too, is what you're saying?
Not all the way cold, but cool. Like the cool side of the pillow. Right?
I don't want no cold body.
Nah, I'm not saying all the way cold. See, I guess for me, because I'm always warm. So I'm warm right the fuck now. Like,
Yeah,
I've always been a warm, like, nah, I mean,
I
like,
feel you.
like-
I'm usually warm when I lay next to bitches too.
nah, but I'm always warm. Whether I'm, like, I could be outside, it'd be 45 degrees, I'm warm.
Oh no, I might be warm, but my nose gonna be cold. My
Yeah,
hands
nah,
gonna be cold.
nose and ears is done for. But as far as everything else, I'm warm.
My ears fucking be warm, but it's my nose feel like a fucking dog.
Yeah, no, just be dripping and shit. Yeah, I hate
No,
that
my
shit.
shit be red.
Yeah,
My shit turns like into a fucking puppy nose.
no, but it's like, so for me, like I said, cold pillow. So you know, a girl that's anemic, she always cold, and I'm always warm. It's a perfect balance.
Okay.
So a thick anemic joint, like thick anemic bitch, that's tab. I need a tab because it's like when the day is kind of bad and kind of stressful, tired, exhausted, a little bit of pain, and she's sitting on the couch with me and she goes, "Come on, lay your head on my bed,"
It's usually a nice feeling.
Right. I'm talking about it'd be so good, like it'd be a good feeling, especially when you start to humming.
Yeah.
Nigga be on
I
that.
ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I be humming. I don't give a fuck.
If she asked me to come here like that after a hard day, I'm gonna ask for a massage at that point.
That's not bad. I
'Cause
wouldn't be mad at that.
I'm gonna need these muscles tend to.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
look, my shoulder
Especially,
blades.
especially if you want me to tend to them muscles down there. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
hey,
no,
hey,
man.
you know it.
So you gotta get my back right, baby.
You know it. You
Get my
know
back
it.
rubbed. Get my body moving.
I get my back. I get my body moving. Fucking Tech. Shout out to Tech 9, bro.
No. I'm not shouting him out.
That was his line.
I know, but not after what he did. I ain't shouting him out.
Oh well, all right.
Yeah.
I like my back rub. I get my body moving. I remember that shit. Oh man.
Razor blade.
You said that if you lost the shotgun Suge, you would take off for a year.
Yo, that nigga was funny as fuck though.
Is this motherfucker deaf?
That nigga, I might have to go watch some old joints.
Yo, nah, bro. That
nigga style was different.
I knew you was a body bag. Cause everybody you battle put you in a body bag.
Goods,
Body bag. Rex, body bag. Young Miles, put your body bag in a body bag. Yo!
Yo, I had to watch that shit, yo.
Yo.
I had to watch that shit.
Yo, that was so, he was so funny.
That nigga had the delivery that nobody else had, bro. That's why I used to fuck with, bro.
The only person that I can say that's like a remnant of that is O-Solo. That's it.
O-Solo still got his own shit.
He
though.
got his own, but as far as like that type of, or Bill Collector. Like Bill Collector,
I would say that's closer.
Bill Collector definitely, because it was just like,
Cause
him and little brother.
O-Solo
Him
is
and
just
little
him.
brother. Some, yeah. Him and
O-Solo don't rap like nobody, and can't nobody rap like O-Solo.
and you stay with her.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
Tekken 1, Tekken 2. One of my niggas.
Hey man, that's that shit. That's more viral than a lot of shit. to be
Yo,
honest.
but back to the tabs, right? Like, nah, it's especially when you start to humming. You know when you lay on it, you get the I'm saying to all the men out there, at least that enjoy, like, if you're a warm-blooded person like myself, that's always warm, that's always like you want to lay on something cold because you always hot. You're hot all the fucking time. Tab, get you a tab. Put it on your tab. Put it on your tab. What's a tab? That's a thick anorexic. I'm sorry, not anorexic. A thick anemic.
You switched the shit out of that abbreviation, didn't you?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why anorexic was the first word that came in my head.
Because
that's a whole
anorexic.
Because that's a whole contradiction.
Crazy.
What would a thick anorexic bitch look like?
Oh.
Yo, mind you, she's skinny as shit in her knees and her ankles and her arms, but her stomach fat, but her shoulders fat, and she got a fat ass neck.
That's like the people that be 500 pounds and then work out and then they can't drop all of
Oh, the flying squirrels. No bullshit. She you thinking?
I'm not calling them a flying squirrel.
Hell yeah, that's what they look like. Cause flying squirrels don't got wings. That's skin flap. That's fur. It's flappy. They don't fly. They float. Niggas are like paper planes. Flying squirrels just jump from one tree to another and get to float.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
That's it. They be out here looking like flying squirrels. It's a shame. It's a goddamn shame. Yeah, that's my intrusive thought, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't got nothing else after that.
Yeah, nah. That's why I said I had to close it out with a tab.
All y'all thick anorexic bitches out there, that's what we talking about.
That's what we talk.
Yo was about to say it. Yo was about to say it. Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That fucked up.
Thick
anemics. The thick anemics.
Thick anemics.
Cause you know why they thick anemics? Cause they got tatas.
There you go.
Hey.
Hips.
Ooh yeah.
But yeah, man.
I got one more before I go. Childbearing hips. How you feel about that?
Not a fan.
No?
Not really.
Why not?
It's not. It don't always equal to a big ass.
That's a fact.
I'm not a fan of hips if it don't got no ass with it. There's too many people out here with hips and nothing else.
That's a fact.
I be seeing flat-chested, no-ass hips.
Say it again. Say it again. No Cupid shit. Say it again.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You just said.
I've had some nice-sized ladies with some good hips, but it's just like at some point that's not my thing either. I be thinking about
yo, shut up. Talking about some I feel seen.
I be thinking about later on in life, man. I know I ain't gonna want to be with nothing like that.
Hey, all hips, no ass.
I need something.
Why you out here fooling the people?
If
you fooling the people.
If I got something thick, I need something thick, but I don't need something fat. Them hips be leading to too much fatness sometimes.
Be fat deposits.
I be seeing I book a girl, chill with her for a couple times, and then y'all be 6 months. You like, bitch, you done gained a little Mini Cooper, didn't you?
Oh no!
Who the fuck was the person that I actually got the number for? What the fuck? Childbearing hips ain't nothing I look for.
Nah, you know what be pissing me off, dog? I ain't gonna lie. This is just a man thought. It would be pissing me off is like the girls that be in the gym with the fucking the ass fitting the ass shaping fucking pants and shit.
Oh, the girls. Nah,
but it be the ones that have it, you see it, but the ones that don't and be taking the picture with the thigh out a little bit, I'm like, bruh, it's just 2x4. What are you doing? Stop lying like that.
They gotta show the progress.
But if you got gym fucking joints for the last 6 months and it's still like that, what you doing wrong? What's the problem? Is it just genetics? Is it just genetics? It could just be just genetics.
I'm about to say some people can't go past a certain point. Like me personally, I don't think I'm gonna gain 20 pounds of muscle, no matter how much I eat and all that other shit. I don't even want to look like that. I just want to be fit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you.
I think that's what a lot of females usually just want to be fit. So they're not going the extra mile to try to get past the where their body is now. It's more so about toning it and shaping it more so for a lot of females. Of course.
No, absolutely.
So it's not gonna be a huge difference as far as what you see majority of the time.
Some of y'all be having more ass when you was fat. That's fucked up. I don't like it. Y'all should have did like more squats or something. I don't know. No, it's bullshit. But that was the intrusive thought for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Always.
Another Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all back again here on Sunday. Subscribe to Teach Darrell on YouTube. Search JT4M on YouTube. Catch this episode.
Yep. As soon as you search JT4M, we probably gonna be the only thing to pop up.
Yeah, we're gonna be the only thing, which is good because ain't nobody like us. This is your mayor's giving you our closing statements. Make sure you follow Jay Percy and Teach Darrell on TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep reposting our stuff. Please. He gonna keep posting a little bit more than he usually does.
Yeah, I'm been focusing on trying to get some more clips out there for YouTube. Just life's been life and haven't been feeling as creative lately. So we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna try to get some more stuff done for you guys and for our brand as well. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all week. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night. And
y'all follow us, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay golden. And you already been cool.
And that's not the elbow.
Wow, shit. It's always the button. It's always the fucking button, man. These the blue.